My granddaughter Lily's 8th birthday was supposed to be filled with laughter, cake, and happy memories. Everyone was smiling except my son. Without saying a word, he gently tapped my arm 4 times. My heart skipped a beat. It was a secret signal we had invented when he was only 10 years old. We hadn't used it in 22 years. That signal meant only one thing. Dad, I'm in trouble. Don't react. Just trust me. I smiled at the guests as if nothing had happened. But deep inside, I knew that before this birthday ended, our family's life would change forever. My name is Arthur, and at 68, I believed I had seen every kind of hardship a family could face. Losing my wife, raising my son Ethan alone, and watching him become a caring father had convinced me that the worst days were behind us. That afternoon, our home was full of relatives, neighbors, and friends celebrating little Lily's birthday. Everything looked perfect, but Ethan's eyes told a different story. After everyone gathered around the cake, I quietly asked him to help me bring drinks from the garage. The moment we were alone, he locked the door. Dad, he whispered, someone here has been lying to us for months. He handed me a small envelope. Inside were photographs, copies of legal papers, and printed emails. A woman who had recently entered our family through a distant relative wasn't who she claimed to be. She had carefully earned everyone's trust, especially my elderly sister Margaret's. According to the documents, fake signatures had already been prepared to transfer Margaret's vacation cabin and savings into someone else's name. My hands began to shake. Are you sure? Ethan nodded. I hired a private investigator after I noticed strange bank notifications on Aunt Margaret's phone. I didn't want to accuse anyone without proof. I looked toward the backyard where everyone was laughing, including the woman. For a moment I wanted to expose everything immediately, but Ethan stopped me. Not today, Dad. Lily deserves to remember her birthday for joy, not for family chaos. So we waited. The party ended peacefully. After the last guest left, Ethan invited the woman and the relative who had introduced her into the living room. I placed the documents on the table. Without raising my voice, I asked a simple question. Would either of you like to explain these? The room became silent. At first they laughed. Then they denied everything. But when Ethan played security footage, showing secret meetings with a document broker, and revealed verified financial records, every excuse collapsed. Neither of them expected that someone had already uncovered the truth. Within days, lawyers canceled every fraudulent document before any property changed hands. Margaret's savings were protected. The cabin remained hers. Most importantly, our family learned a lesson we would never forget. Trust should be given with kindness, but protected with wisdom. That night, after everyone had gone home, Lily climbed onto my lap. Grandpa, she asked, why were you and Daddy hugging each other today? I smiled, because even when children grow up, they never stop being their parents' greatest blessing. Ethan looked at me and quietly said, I never forgot our signal, neither had I. 22 years later, 4 gentle taps had protected not only our family's future but also the bond between a father and his son. Sometimes, the strongest conversations are the ones spoken without a single word. Money can be earned again, property can be rebuilt, but trust, once broken, is much harder to restore. That day reminded me that the greatest inheritance any family can leave behind isn't wealth, it's loyalty, honesty, and the courage to protect one another when it matters most.